Hello, welcome to a new segment of Pat's Daily Rants. Glad you could join me again. Boy, this one, I'm afraid it's going to make a little too much sense for some people. And here we go. As I watch the news and read the papers, and we're all getting bombarded with the fact that both local and federal, we're unable to come up with any kind of a budget. It seems to be the last thing that politicians will do. There's finger pointing, there's blame game, there's all the like. Okay? Well, here's the deal. I think it's been lost in translation that politicians actually work for us. They're our employees. We pay them. Okay, they're elected. We hire them essentially through the election process, but they are our employees. Why are we allowing them not to get their job done? Why is that? Prior to my retirement, I was responsible for a budget, and I had a timeline to get that done in. Had I not done it in time, discipline was around the corner. And it should be, because that was my job. That's their job. So I think I have an answer to this, okay? As our employees, we should be able to do basically a citizen audit or an evaluation. Now people will argue, well, that's why you elect them. Every 4 years you can get rid of them that's when you check. No, 4 years is too long. I think most people have performance evaluations annually, if not more often. Why are we not doing that? So here's what I propose. We can do it state, federal, whatever. You get a panel of people, not an oversized panel of people, but a group of people that I will call them Joe Shit the Rag Man and Joe Shit the Rag Woman from I'm Bored to Tears, Minnesota. Okay, let's just say that, just for argument. What that panel is charged with, and you can't hold it forever, much the same that the politicians do, it's a short term, it's voluntary, it's nonpartisan. But what we would do is get a list of all the politicians, whether they be representatives, senators, governors, vice presidents, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you're in a political area where you're charged with taking care of things for the general public, you would be susceptible to this as a political person. What would happen is, randomly, they would not even know when this is coming, a Joe Shit the Rag Man, Joe Shit the Rag Woman audit would take place, where this politician would need to come in, sit down, and explain what the hell they're doing. Bring your books. I want to know what meals you've been charging to the government. I want to know how much money is being spent on your vehicles and gas. I want to know what kind of separate allowances and per diems that you have. I want to know what it is that you do on a daily basis that makes you so damn busy that you can't get your job done. As your employer, I think I should know this. Don't you? Come on, folks. We got to start holding people accountable. We got to have them held accountable for the things that are affecting the vast majority of the people in this country. State, local. Budgets. But it seems as though everybody has got their little pet project, whether it be oak wilt or whatever the case may be. If there's a squeaky constituent out there, all of a sudden there's a bill proposed. No bills. You know how much revenue is coming into a state and federally? That's all the money you have. You want to spend money on little dumb shit projects? You take money out. So wouldn't it stand to reason that the most important things would come out of that pot first, and then whatever's left over could be done for pet projects? I think it's a great idea. Audits. Let's have a review, a performance review by citizens, the employers of politicians. I think we're all getting sick of this stuff not getting done and us footing the bill for it. It's been another rant by Pat. Hope you have a great day. See ya!